Alright, day 3 of BradyGames 0. So, we have to go ahead and finish up a couple more quests before we can do the main quest. It's nothing too bad. Just the fridge, looks like Caustic Caverns, and then just a little bit in Sanctuary, and then we're pretty much good to go from there. We might make it to Bunker today. It's probably going to be a little bit shorter, like a 2.5 hour instead of a 3 hour. Something like that. They want to go to dinner after I'm done streaming, so I can't be holding them up, you know? So yeah, we'll just start from there, see how things go, and go ahead and try to make as much progress in 2.5 hours as possible, realistically. Alright, turn that up. That sounds good. Alright, so, this quest is available. They say you can do it. We're gonna do it. To explain the quest, someone committed murder. This man committed murder. That's most of what you really need to know. Also, you can force the sheriff to just keep saying the same thing. Or Marshall. Hi, you are dying? Noodles. Okay, sir. You had wine at 10 o'clock in the morning? Why did you think this was a good move? I just want to know. No? Oh, tell me. Well, why? Explain. Pray tell. You didn't have any of it? Well, no, because you got dressed in it. Oh, hey, Michael. Alright, shield's cool, can't really use it. So we'll go ahead and sell that. Because you accidentally spat it everywhere. Gotcha, okay. Nice. Even better. We're gonna grab all the quests that we need just in one go here, just to save a little bit of time on traveling and walking and stuff.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
Also, I might hold on to the law for a good while. We might be able to use it for the melee build. Alright, so they wanted us to do the cold shoulder. They don't say anything about swallowed whole. Or... Okay, they say the overlooked, so we need to do that. And then that should do it, and we just go from there. Not the Space Jam DVD. Oh my god. 3 bosses remain, starting with Golem. Nice. Are you counting Duke? Are you counting Empress? Are you counting Pillar Event? What are you counting? Let's start with the Overlooked. That doesn't seem like a bad pick. It's a fairly short-ish thing. There's no real, like, farming that needs to be done here. Right, the power supply, you're supposed to climb a ladder. We're just gonna climb on some stuff instead. Can I climb this still? Yeah, I can climb this. I'm used to using the beacon to climb up here. No, just Golem, the man who starts the Pillar event, and Moonlord. Gotcha, okay. That makes sense. Alright, cool. This quest isn't too bad either. You could collab Duke if you really wanted to after Golem, yeah. I would definitely recommend it. His gear is just really nice. And I would argue that most of it is usable, like, up until Moonlord, or even to Moonlord. And then of course there's like Martian Madness if you want to do the Martians, and then just deal with that. Knock that out real quick too. Okay, cool. Let's throw Decoy away from that so they don't blow it up.
Great. You're very efficient. I respect that. The last medicine shipment was being delivered by boat, but we lost contact. Find it, please.
Honestly, mainly just the Razor Blade Typhoon with a good mage build is kind of just really gross. That'd be like the biggest thing I would want there. Alright, here we go. This just takes forever to open. So you're supposed to just write it out and deal with them, but you can kind of just do that and then just run away. I'll just save quit here. We should still spawn near Overlook. We might spawn at the fast travel right next to us, though. I don't know exactly if it overrides. It does. That's fine. We just go like that. Not a problem. You would want the bow? The Tsunami is good, yeah. I would definitely recommend the Tsunami. It's pretty fun. Besides that, you would get, like, the Eventide before Moonlord, I think, and that'd probably be about it. Because 5 arrows, yeah. 5 arrows, it has good damage, it'll shoot out 5 arrows, of course, so that's really nice too. Makes sense. BRB need to YouTube something for Payday 2 real quick. Okay. Oh right, this quest. This is kind of rough at a high level, but it's fine for us. I really wish that it would actually just... Oh wait, you can drop them on top, and then it just auto-feeds them, right? Alright, cool. And one more. Yeah, this part of the quest is kind of awkward in single player. In multiplayer, it's not a problem, because you can just feed them through without, like, having to open your inventory. Yeah, easy quest. Ooh. Do we use the Deadly Bloom? It's gonna give us the Deadly Bloom. So I feel like we're obligated to at least try to mess with it. Yeah, maybe we do. Okay. We'll give it a go. We'll try it. Try that again. There we go. Okay. So normally you would have to walk up to the gate and then like push through the main mob sets and stuff like that. We're gonna avoid that as best we can here. So we'll just instead just take the car up. I was kind of hoping I could wedge up there, but that's not the normal way to go anyway, so I'm alright with that. So what you do is you just bring the car over here. I don't remember exactly. Oh, right, it's just this rock set over here. Just hug the rocks. Up and around. And now you have a car back here. Not too bad. You can sort of drive it off. There we go. Way safer. 100%. Okay, cool. Not too bad. I'm not really too worried about the car blowing up. We're just gonna save quit out of here. I doubt this will kill them, but it's a good distraction. Yeah, we need a way better grenade at this point. Ours is a little bit rough. God, I love this quest. so dumb.
Please fire the cannon again.
I find this very weird. Like, they use the same bubble texture that they use to, like, display safety over there, just, like, over here.
Oh, Dave. This is truly a happy day.
Just weird to me. Like, they could have used, like, a lid or something like that, but they just reused that for some reason. It doesn't look like it really fits or works there, but I'm here for it, I guess. Might as well. I'm kind of trying to think how far we're gonna make it today. Let's see.
It's dead.
15 minutes in. I would say we could fight Bunker by the end of the day, but I really don't know at this rate, like, what it wants us to do. Because, you know, we have the cold shoulder and we have all the other stuff. And then there's quests in between that we have to deal with too. So I'm not entirely sure how it's going to treat us. Alright. Don't know why I don't have the fast travel for the fridge, considering we, like, walked all up and around there. Even, like, left Fink's Slaughterhouse and stuff. So we should have it. Oh, we were so close to leveling. Alright. I really want to make sure we actually, like, trigger this fast travel. So let's walk away a good distance. And then let's try to walk back and make sure we, like, genuinely trigger it this time. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I guess you might just have to, like, leave the room to make sure it properly triggers like that. If you spawn in really close to a fast travel, it doesn't actually, like, count it for some weird reason. Like, the respawn portion will track, but the actual, like, fast travel aspect just does not. Alright, sneak around here. Oh, they do level. Huh. I didn't realize that this area upscaled. It's kind of cool. I like that. I guess I just never spend enough time in the fridge to really, like, check. Alright, grab flour. Not too bad. Now I kind of wish there was, like, a rack or something that I could use to launch myself here. Okay, got this. I wonder if you could potentially... Oh wait, yeah, you can. Hold on, where is it? Alright, cool. Yeah, usually I just run up and around, but I guess you can just do that. I've never actually tried that before, but I know it works with a couple of objects from quests. So it makes sense. Saves us a little bit of time. Yeah, that's fair. Right, where is this man? Oh, he's all the way up there. Okay, we'll just kill one of these. You're here. Welcome back, Coxie. Alright. This shouldn't be hard. Alright, now it might be. Can you crit her from the back? Or does that little box actually, like, block her crit spot? It does. Interesting. Alright, cool. So we leveled up. Our next spec looks like it's going into Resurgence. We're gonna go ahead and equip the Law. It does a little more damage, and also it'll help with our melees a little bit better. Better launcher here. Alright, cool. So now we go turn in the Cold Shoulder, we come back, we look for a Goliath, and he should drop us a note to self person, and we're supposed to do that quest too. And to be fair, it does give you the roaster, so it is kind of worth it if you get a good element one. So I totally see where they're coming from here. It'd probably make Bloodwing fight easier, maybe even like Jack clone, stuff like that. Makes sense. It's totally fair to have people do. Alright, cool. Get rid of that. Got some chicken and rice. Ooh. Chicken and rice is always good. Especially if you have like cheese and stuff on it. You know, for late night snacking. Of course. Makes sense. Alright, the fridge. This is actually what you're preparing for dinner? Nice. Are you putting any like veggies or anything in it? I would assume, probably. Alright, we're here to check for quests. That's really about it. Okay, cool. So we got him. And he dropped it. Cool. But it's taking a long time? Really? How do you... What's your preferred way of chicken and rice? Do you, like, make the rice and then, like, shred the chicken into the rice and then finish cooking it that way? What do you do? What's your preference? Rice done. Nice. Oh, right, yeah, chicken boiled whole, of course. I know for us here, if we're having, like, chicken and rice defined as a meal, typically, it would be, like, shredded up chicken mixed in with rice, and then you would add, like, cheese and, like, maybe some broccoli or some other vegetable like that. Just whatever preference you have for the veg. How long am I going to stream for? About 2 more hours, assumedly, I think. Unless something, like, comes up and changes it. Alright, cool. That is actually a really incredible roaster. So, for the parting on it, it's, like, the back is magazine size and the grip is magazine size. I don't remember what the prefix does, but it looks like more mag size because this is ridiculous. The damage is really high, the mag size is really high. The reload's a little bit slow, but like it could be a lot worse realistically. So this is a really nice roll for us. Alright, cool. It's not really noted in the guide, but while we're here, we could do the, like, the Scrackman thing. You have genuine calluses? Ooh, nice. I definitely didn't just get distracted and walk down the wrong area. Don't know what you're talking about. Follow the guide. Well, the guide doesn't say to go over here, but I'm a normal human being who thinks that, oh, I need to walk forward after I'm done with my quest. I wouldn't know to save quit right now. I'll just blame it on that. Alright, maybe the Deadly Bloom is newbie friendly. It's really great if you're just gonna die a bunch on accident. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's really nice. Just put it on a super aggro player, like Krieg or Zero. Okay, cool. Alright. Nice. This is so ridiculous, dude. Alright, so we're done here. That is all of the thing. Agendas, hello. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, cool. So we are done with the fridge quests. Now the guide wants us to do safe and sound. And then from there, of course, we'll be doing the minecart mayhem thing, whatever it's called. I don't remember the exact name and I didn't write it down. But that'll be after this. Italian hand, me too. But yeah, for context, Austin, I yoinked MrLlama's BradyGames guide idea because I thought it was a good idea. I'm sure you've probably already figured that out, though. I really, like, it's interesting so far. It's not a route that I would take for the video game, for sure, though. Because it recommends, like, all the side quests, how to build the character, where to go for the most convenient safety areas in every map while you're playing through. All the stuff. Like, it recommends everything.
Those idiots dropped my safe into the caustic caverns. Get after it.
Alright. We need to walk out of the first area and walk back in to get the fast travel here. So we walk out, back in, make sure it triggers, there we go, and we can walk forward now. We're gonna try to save a little bit of time on this, just by skipping most of the mobs. Did it say to jump off there? No. You know what? You're right, it didn't. But for the sake of the fact that we've been in normal mode for 3 days, and we're just starting wildlife today, I'm just gonna make an exception. I'm not saying it's the slowest run I've ever done of this, but it's up there. Hold on. Oh, okay. Hello, Squiggy, how you doing? What's up? Alright. Cool. Brady would be disappointed if he saw those mobs being alive. You're probably right, yeah. Alright, cool. Grab this. Now, I'm about 90% sure that BradyGames would rather you get the shotgun than the shop reroll thing, because even Brady would realize, like, if you want to farm a vendor, you just save quit, right? There's no point in shaving 2 minutes off of shop timers when you could just save quit instead. So we're getting the Heartbreaker. Hopefully a nice rolled Heartbreaker, but a Heartbreaker.
Thanks, sugar. I've been meaning
It's alright. I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, we need to do Minecart Mayhem. Ah, god dang it. At least that's the last one we have to do before we can push wildlife. Right, back to Caustic. We'll just do a real quick run through here. Free XP. Noodles, check your temp. Oh no, he probably does have a fever, and I'm pretty sure he knows about it too. Yeah, no, he's fully aware. Just take a hot shower and lie down for a bit. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I don't know, like... I understand that getting vaccinated will make you, like, partially sick for a couple days, but it's also kind of unfortunate. Because for a very healthy individual, like a normally healthy individual, it's almost the same effect as just catching it. So it's weird. Now, of course, like, it's still better for everybody that you do it, but, like, it's interesting. Hot shower? Hot shower. Yeah, just good old normal remedies to feel better. It should all work still. The soup, the vitamins, the moving around, the hot shower, the more rest. I know those two sound like they kind of interrupt each other, but you don't want to, like, just sit there and let the sick just seep in. You want to make sure that it, like, flows and gets out sooner. Oh. The trigger for this quest is over here, isn't it? You found out you were probably going to be sick when you went to buy your monster this morning. Oof. Feels bad. Right. Minecart mischief. That's what it is. It's not mayhem. Needless to say, you did not purchase that monster. Good. I don't necessarily know if having a caffeinated beverage like Monster would make you more sick, but I don't think it would help. I really don't. Right, cool. Where is our minecart? It's all the way back here. Also, no, Squeaky. Unless you're talking about what you used to have. I was gonna say, I don't think that's a home remedy for sickness. He just went home, decided to not chance it and not go to class, took a nap and woke up with a fever, congratulated yourself on being right, then immediately hated being sick. Yeah. I don't think anybody likes being sick necessarily. The only benefit of being sick is, like, you're forced to just take a personal day for yourself. But, of course, the downside of being sick is you have to, like, make up for that sick day immediately after. Like, as soon as you're healthy again, of course. Coxie, I'm not gonna touch it. As I have never been a female, I do not know who gets more worse sickness, so I'm out. That's all you. That's your statement. You defend it. Good luck. I mean, like, I don't know. We overreact it? Oh yeah. Well, I think it's probably less of an overreaction, and just like, but it's a genuine reaction. We just aren't used to it. Versus like women who have to deal with it all the time. And so it just becomes a part of life and they're like, oh, well. You know, it's just kind of like that instead. I would think. So it's less of an overreaction and more of just like we don't have the tolerance for that type of stuff as they do. Because to us it's very real. We're dying. Alright, minecart slow. But yeah, I would just say that they deal with it more often, so they are more tolerant and used to it, because that's just a factor of their life that they have to tolerate.
I disappear.
Right. Do I have to just get off over here? Can I jump? Slope is a little bit too steep, it looks like. Okay, I can just barely wedge up here. Cool. Right, cool. Grab items and turn in quests. And we can do wildlife now. Feels good. I think... Let's see here. So we are done with page 2 of notes. We are now moving on to page 3. So for wildlife, it wants us to progress as normal until we hit the first doorway. And then whenever we hit that doorway, it wants us to clear out the mobs before pressing the switch. And then we will deal with getting weakened enemies from there, from the new spawn set that pops up. And that's pretty much the move that they go for there. After that, we progress as normal. It wants us to go to the secret chest that's on that little bridge area that you have to climb up. And then I think it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. Just page 2, damn. Well, keep in mind, this is just for normal mode. I don't know if I need new notes for TVHM, or if it's just going to tell us repeat similar steps for TVHM. I'll have to, like, sort through the PDF and find it from there. No, man, all my sickness-induced pain is completely rational and logic-based. If I get a cold, I'm basically dead. Facts. That's not what I said.
Mordecai should have what you need. He's camped out near the preserve.
I just said we don't have the tolerance that they do. And so to us, we just assume that it is actually an issue. It's sort of like, you know how small children freak out about literally everything? It's because they don't deal with anything. Or they haven't dealt with anything yet, so they just don't know. So of course they're going to lose their mind, because they think there's a problem. I forgot you could get slagged rack here. That's interesting. Right, so normal progression, talk to him, recommend jumping down here.
Scouting the place for the last half hour, and it looks like at least a two-man job. If you can get inside to the shipyard,
okay.
I'll provide support, just like
So the guide says to clear out all the mobs before interacting with the door. Maybe they think that you'll get overwhelmed if you don't do this? On another note, have I told you how I hate spring? You have not. Is it just heavy allergies for you? Right. So we cleared them out. Press the thing. We hang out. Dang. Right, there's two. One more. Invis here.
Queen should be in the holding cells at the other end of the facility. Find her, or find your trap upgrade.
We get to use their tip here. They recommend fainting power loaders so that you can get shotgun hits on them. Now, I don't necessarily like to feint them out. I just like to approach them and shoot, and just to hope to God that it's enough to stagger them. And, you know, just win the encounter that way instead. Something applied a lot of knockback to us there. Oh, it was this architect, or this engineer. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Exploder? So what I was dealing with there was a engineer did the ground stomp thing, and since he was doing it, I was having a hard time moving away from the exploder. That's the sort of what I was trying to describe there. Right, cool. Another point into Resurgence, kind of a waste in my eyes, but it's what they want, so it's what we do. Right, cool. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Ah, okay. There we go. Right, cool. We're just going to ignore that guy. It's fine. So who came up with SassyPants? You know, I would have to check the guide to remember. Or just like scroll way up in the announcements in the Discord, because I named it. I put out the name there. The full official name. Right, secret area number 1. They recommend us like going to all of Mordecai's stashes here for the BA challenge as well. On top of just like the free loot. That's a VTuber, no PNG tuber level. I mean, it's from 2013, so it was even before that time. Okay, the Squiggy. Cursed Collars, SassyPants 0. There we go. That's who. So speaking of PNG tubers existing, is anyone aware of the concept of NF tubers? Does anyone know about this concept? People are now using NFTs for their PNG tuber stuff, and they're calling it NF tubers. Because I hate it. It's so dumb. Alright, so yeah, they recommend us going up here and getting the free chest. Oh, that? Yeah. It's weird. I'm not a fan. We need a better play. I can't support you on that one. But I understand what you mean. Right, and then it wants us to go down here. Challenge complete. Nice stuff in here. Did we get Pomone and Tumba? We did not. Okay. That's totally fine. Let me make sure we're not missing anything here. So... Okay. Yeah, we're good here. We're gonna be pushing like normal up until we get to the next big structure. You know, where we have to kill like that pack of engineers that walk out. And then after that, it recommends hiding behind the racks and fighting from there. Like all those little equipment racks at the beginning of the room. And just, you know, baiting out your enemies from there and tolerating and dealing with them as such. Alright, I'm just gonna... There. Hey, look over there. Not bad. Sir, please. There we go. Alright, this is really OP. So we'll just kind of do this. What is that? Hold on, I physically can't see the title. Loader stack? Oh, just the power loaders? Yeah. That was kind of weird. I will agree. I wonder if I can pull a sneaky on him. Back turned, free crit. I don't think it counted as a crit, but that'll work just fine. Killing below crits always work.
Bloodwing should be in one of these cells. Don't worry about the others. They can't get to you. Just get to Bloodwing, and you'll have what you need to upgrade Claptrap and get through that death wall.
My skills are sharp.
That assassin is interesting, but I think that's the Hyperion barrel, isn't it? Yeah. I wish. It's not worth it to me, though.
Did you find her? Is she okay? Looking for Bloodwing? Oh, I moved her a few hours ago. Somewhere a little more
Alright.
dramatic.
They want us to deal with the BA load or the BA skags here.
Here, I just remembered.
This is kind of unfortunate timing, but it's alright. There we go. You hated Plantera's fight? Huh. I think a good handful of people actually like Plantera's fight. Mainly for the music, realistically. But, like, if you have a big enough arena, and you understand how her, like, pathing works, she's not really that bad. Because for the most part, she just tries to, like, match you vertically, and then slowly close the gap with you horizontally, from what I remember. And so if you can just find a way to just loop around her fairly well, it's not as much of a trouble. Like, the grabbers and her projectiles, like, and of course contact damage exist, but you can cross through the vines with no grief, so you can try to, like, juke her out that way, pretty much, usually. And by the time she hits second phase, she's usually easier to DPS, I would argue. Right, invis here. They recommend going that way. If you remove most of the background walls, she can't cling to it and will most likely struggle moving really hard. Ah. Well, there you go. Not all because the biome might convert to cavern.
I had my boys build a preserve to research the full applications of slag. See, it's not
Yeah,
just
I guess.
each type. If you
Yeah, so for that, just like leave a little bit of it, or like enough area to count as a jungle biome, so that she doesn't get enraged and like just rock your world from there. Yeah. Honestly, whenever I'm making a Plantera arena, I usually just use dynamite and then just clean out the edges. So I guess inherently that probably deals with a lot of the background wall issues anyway, because background jungle walls change a bunch, so they're easy to just blow up with dynamite. So that makes sense. You used dynamite? I know dynamite doesn't really blow up back walls unless you're like at the edge of a back wall already, I think. At least for like cavern layer walls like that. Right, cool.
If you hear screaming coming from the research lab, stop listening so hard.
Right. So they want us to aggro the enemies and just bring them over here to deal with. Which seems like a weird pick. But like, hey, if it works for Brady, it works for us. Right, cool. First pack done. Now we go hide behind this rack. Right, cool. And this should be the last mob, question mark. So Moke, how are you enjoying the very immersive playthrough? Any moments that made you go all reminiscent? No, not really, honestly. Like, I respected just having to take everything a lot slower, but at the same time, like, I kind of wish I could just, like, you know, go forward now. Because the part of the video game that I crave and enjoy the most is, like, UVHM, DigiPeak, stuff like that. That's where the fun is for me. But also, I guess this playthrough is only going through TVHM, and then we're just gonna fight Terra and call it there. Because, you know, that's all that BradyGames would have had. And Terra would have been, like, the last big challenge of, like, vanilla Borderlands. Oh yeah. It's really kind of weird. I don't remember a lot of my early Borderlands 2 gameplay. So I really genuinely couldn't tell you what I'm nostalgic for. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe I just have played so much and like too often that the nostalgia for it isn't necessarily like all there. Maybe something like that. Who knows? Okay.
I'm sorry, soldier.
They want us to fight Bloodwing like a normal person fights Bloodwing.
She's got what we need to get into control core Angel.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's what matters here.
They want us to fight her when she is flying head-on towards us, or is generally in easy-to-shoot spots, and not waste our ammo too often, pretty much. That's the idea here for them. Food gone? Nice. Oh.
What else is there?
Right, so that's first cycle done.
Electricity. Slag fire. Electricity corrosion's coming up next. What am I?
Alright, boss is easy to shoot.
You're gonna regret it. That's corrosion. Yeah, I remember that one. Come on. What is
Not bad.
Watch it. I'm loading the train dart. Tranquila, blood.
Alright,
It won't hurt, I promise.
so
Okay.
okay.
Oh, now I remember.
In the past, I have tried to tell people who are new to the video game that, like, hey, if you lose to Bloodwing a few times, that's okay. She's a hard boss. I have to, never mind. Yeah, that was, I mean, you saw. I shot the boss a couple times and it just got murdered. I revoke any statement where I'm saying it's okay to die a bunch.
Oh, I had a violin somewhere.
Hi YouTube, I was here. Oh my god.
Sarcastically, God,
Yeah, no, I mean, this is all going on there, so yeah, fair enough. Oh. Here's another fun thing. They want us to take advantage of Mordecai killing the BA loaders, just to try to get loot and stuff. Someone has to fill in for Ren, that's true. Man, I wish Ren would put on YouTube content. That'd be dope. I would love that. Oh, of course, since he has OP 1 shotgun, they don't count it as XP for you if he kills them. Because, you know, it's just a little bit strong to allow that. Alright, let's see. Nothing too incredible. That's never a surprise. Does that count as damaging my shield? It kept making the noise as if the shield was like replenished after that got hit. That's weird. But yeah, no, like if Ren posted YouTube videos, oh my god, I would watch them all. I just like his personality more than anything, realistically. And like if he just made meatloafs, I would watch those. I would 100% just watch meatloafs of Ren. Do you know how many clips he probably has backlogged? He could totally just do that if he wanted to. It'd be so OP. Ren meatloafs? Are you kidding me? He's played how many games for how many years? I would love that. Alright, let's see. So, we turn this in, we do Rackaholics Anonymous, we do Animal Rights, and then we grab Poetic License, we go to 1000 Cuts, we do Progression, we do Poetic License, and then we will do Face McShooty, we'll get Brick, we'll do a God Lieth inside of Brick's Arena,
we may have a way past the bunker.
and then we'll just continue onward and pretty much be normal. Before we finish the third beacon, it also recommends stopping to grab ammo to deal with the BA enemy that spawns. So that's also kind of interesting, I guess. Not too bad. Honestly, not too bad for the next area. Pitch him the idea? I might. It would be I think it would be a great move for him. He's got so much backlog. Alright, so we need these two quests. Kinda weird these are like the only two from like here. Besides like Poetic License. I'm on a good level for story. That is true. But I gotta do side quests. It's very important. Right, so Rackaholics first because Ruby is nice. Once again, if we get a melee Ruby, I might melee kill Terra. I did say this last time. I'll stick to my guns. Unfortunately. If it's a melee bladed Ruby, yeah. We do it. I bet this quest recommends following him with a normal runner, just because you have 2 turrets to hit the barrels with. Realistically, the barrels have the easiest time to hit this, besides like maybe saw blades, if you can keep up. Alright, so we'll just shoot a bunch off. That should be good.
Bring me the booze instead, and I'll give you my prized revolver.
Whoa. Moxie's giving you Ruby if you give her my booze? Friggin' goddamn. Moxie ever tell you who she done me for? Huh?
I never sat and listened to this dialogue. I would love to, though.
I find Ruby and bam, she drops me for the biggest fascist Pandora's ever seen.
Hey, until he set all those people on fire, Jackson was a pretty nice guy. It's not my fault.
You got 'em all.
Alright, cool.
Now bring 'em to me.
I'm just gonna save quit because being bullied by technicals is annoying. And that just saves me some sanity there. Instead. And we're definitely turning it into Moxie. Because Ruby obvious. Alright, no rerolls, just whatever we grab. If we don't get it in first playthrough and we get it in second, then we'll use it for that, I guess. Alright, no evisceration, but it is slag, and that is my preferred for this, so that's cool. Now we are going to do animal rights. You might boot up BL2 or Minecraft to just vibe. That'd be kind of nice. Go for it, man. Yeah, another big reason why I'm doing this is because whenever I play Diablo 2, I get bored if I'm playing and just being by myself the entire time. But if I have MrLlama's stream open, or like his videos open while I'm playing, it is like, it's more enjoyable to me. It's weird. Because like, I'll watch him do a playthrough, and I'll be also doing a playthrough and trying to like keep relatively good pace. And so it's just, it's nice to have that's like a partner there. Hi Kangs, how you doing? We're trying to be normal today, please.
I vanish.
Kinda thought that was broken for some reason. I wonder if you can just like bank shot this. How normal is normal? Pretty darn normal. Realistically. Oh, I did hit it. Okay. Ain't that why people watch Twitch? I guess so, yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know, he'll just put his Diablo 2 content onto YouTube directly. And yeah, it does make it more enjoyable. Just to have, like, something to follow along with. It's almost like how you could read a book, or you could have, like, you know, the audio to go along with reading the book, just to make it a little bit easier, or a little more enjoyable. Also, yeah, YouTube-friendly normal. Why is everyone so boring today? I've been watching Harry play Wonderlands all last night and presently. I mean, I don't know. How do you like Wonderlands so far? Because it's, like, kind of meh to me, you know? I guess I haven't really played it hands-on, but just watching it was like, it's alright. Oh, you're in UVHM level 52? Nice. Also, you don't really have to learn how to play Sal usually, because Sal just kind of carries himself. You know? We have 5 days plus on it, okay? Is it interesting? Kind of like, it's alright. It's kind of like Borderlands 3. Also, yeah, I guess you could just write a book and not read/listen to it. That's true. We have Pomona and Toomba. I gotta do it. Alright, no drop. It's a mix of the fun gameplay of 2 and the upgrades of 3. It's better than 3. I would debatably say better than 1. You would have to play it. Okay, gotcha. That sounds about like what I have been hearing, so that's good to hear. Like, I've been hearing people say it's like a lot of the fun of 2 with a lot of the cleanness of like 3.
Forces dispatched.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, I'm waiting until it comes out on Steam, on computer. So I'm gonna be waiting a little bit longer than I like should realistically. Like, alright, cool. And all the skags live. Hell yeah. I mean, we both grinded to level 40. So that's like 6 games each. Gotcha. Chaos is also better than OP levels to you? Okay. I've been told that the dedicated farming is kind of weird though. Like, it feels very inconsistent. Yo, it's Kangs. It is. Yeah. That's not what you heard. What you saw was a terrible UI, annoying characters, terrible story, script writing, boring sound set, cool builds and pretty graphics, re-rolling for annoyance, but only 11 times per item? Really? Enemies didn't drop you guns, instead you have to farm vendors and chests. I know they did just recently have a massive hotfix, and I don't know if it would console any of that. But gotcha. And to top it off, they brought Borderlands 3 modifiers back into that thing. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like Mayhem levels then. A little bit. We're fine. Just let me grab the sniper, man. I just want that. First DLC in 2 weeks, which fixes all of the main UI bugs. I mean, if the UI bug thing is a problem, they could just fix that now and not make people wait for a DLC to release that. Modifiers from Borderlands 3 are nothing like the Tina ones. Gotcha, okay. Well,
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all.
in sort of fairness to them for the design of having like an arena style fight encounter, it is supposed to be kind of like D&D, where you have encounters. So it's more akin to like walking into a bush in Pokemon, where it's like, oh, there is now this. It's not like, I don't know. It's weird. And do that for 20 levels with like 10 encounters each? Well, power to everyone who can enjoy that. I mean, we like DigiPeak. Or, sorry, we at least play DigiPeak. I don't know if everybody likes it. But we do DigiPeak. Okay, but Chaos Chambers are only arenas? Borderlands 1 had arenas. Actually, nobody liked the arenas in Borderlands 1, so never mind.
Badass incoming.
Either way, I want to try it before I like judge the game too hard, because I think I definitely went into Borderlands 3 just expecting it to be bad, and that might have made it worse, honestly. Coxie, why do you hate Sal? Matter of pasta. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to like bias myself before I touch the game, because I definitely am prone to that. I want to wait. I want to wait and see.
Creatures released. Security forces dispatched.
You just hate his progression, slow and steady, not like Maya or Zero? I mean, is his progression really slow and steady? Because Salvador is the only character I can take from level 1 to OP10 in like less than a day. All the other characters I can't do that with. Because like, you know, with Salvador, you can just push an area, and then whenever you are like, okay, my shield's broken, I'm taking damage, then you gun-zerk. And then your health bar is back to full, and then you have 2-gun, and now you can just burst things harder. If you die too much, you can get down, not out. If you don't die, you can just spec middle tree to get more gun-zerk duration to be able to kill more. You just push forward, realistically, as him. I don't think his progression is slow. You might be playing him slow, or it just might not be what you're used to, in my idea, like in my mind. Okay. So from here, now that we've done that, we'll push the main story and do Poetic License at the same time. But yeah, no. I think Salvador is one of the most aggro characters you can play in the video game. And that's mainly just because he can delete everything and not care about the fact that he's being shot at for most of the game. He's just kind of stupid.
Control Core Angel is at the top of that mountain. That's where the vault keys be.
But that's also coming from somebody who plays this game too much, to be fair. So I can just kind of play most of the characters super aggro.
Sounds like I'm using another assassin. Alright, boys. Fight like badasses or die. You'll have to fight these slabs to reach the core.
Update, massive headache, but am sweating it out. What? So, a lot of times headaches are caused by dehydration. And for you to say that you're sweating out your headache seems weird to me. But like, you might be right, I don't know. Anyway, hello, Tricky. You've been drinking nature's Tylenol non-stop. What is that? I'm worried about what nature's Tylenol is. Water? It's just water. That's it? I hate the buzzard so much. Alright, we got everything we needed from this quest. We can go ahead and just do the main story now. Cool. Drunk water. It's not. No, it's not alcohol. You're sweating out the fever and drinking a lot of water to compensate it. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I don't think water has pain-relieving properties, and that's why I was so confused about why it would be nature's Tylenol. There's a build called the Frost Wilder that you're running right now on this. Would highly recommend I check it out. Okay. I hate to say it, but I might be a spell shot Graveborn player. I kinda hate it, but like, it seems to be the move. It seems to be what everyone does. Alright, they recommend doing this. My guy, that was my first playthrough. I mean, it seems like what everyone's doing for their first playthrough, so I don't see a problem with it. That's what the doctor should have told you in the first place. Maybe they did. Kangs, don't worry. Whenever I get Wonderlands, I'll probably make a couple blended characters. I doubt I'm gonna make more than like 2 or 3 builds, though. I just don't want to do that necessarily. Alright, we're trying to keep him soften up so that the Godliath will be able to do the thing. Why are you stuck? There we go. That's what I was worried about. That's okay. He still cleared out a decent amount of ads for us. You can change your second class unlimited times, just not the base class, really. That seems weird. How about, Noodles, I have a great idea. Take the minimal amount needed to achieve the effect desired. Eh? Instead of trying to, like, min-max the most you can have. Right, cool. Here we go.
You killed some of my best men to get to me. I only got one thing to say to you. You are the biggest bat.
Okay, for my base class, I might have to go with Graveborn then, just because it seems like a nice base to have for the character. And then you can probably, like, build off from it from there and do whatever you want, right? So, like, Graveborn is just a good base. Then I could, like, change it to spell, I could change it to, like, mage. Yeah, that's the exact same thing. I could change it to, like, gun build or melee build from there just by swapping out second class. Taking too much might give you a feeling of nausea, so you want to start out with, like, 400 to 500 milligrams only. I don't know much. Squiggy is quite knowledgeable. I guess follow that.
Follow me. Jack must have dropped some beacons to guide the
Okay, gotcha, King.
If we don't destroy the beacons, we're dead.
How big is the mag? It's only 9. I felt like a lot more. Oh, I didn't do the quest. Oh, hold on. This is very much required. BradyGames would be disappointed. Alright, there we go. Back to the main quest.
I vanish.
Alright, let him do his stampy stamp. Or just get bodied. That works too.
The beacon's got a reflector shield. Let me punch it down. I'm gonna bust that shit.
Brick is built different.
Shield down, Sam. Attack the beacon.
Alright, cool. There we go. Cool. Best thing I can provide you is vitamin tablets or fruits. Unsweetened yogurt just to slurp it down and get some calcium. Teaspoon of salt. 400 to 500 milligrams of that. Then a hot shower and just watch a movie. Source, personal experience. That, I mean, that seems pretty legit. Maybe you could mix the salt into the yogurt just to avoid consuming like that much salt by face immediately. It might make the yogurt a little bit salty, but like I'd rather have that. You've returned, you've read all this advice. I mean, it seems like pretty solid advice, even from somebody who isn't normally sickly. Alright, there we go. So we clear out the first two like normal. And then it says to do this real quick, because this is convenient. Stock up on ammo, get rid of everything else that you don't need, and then follow Brick. As far as movie, you're watching some beefcake absolutely stomp all over BL2 normal mode. First off, no. Second off, stop. Why would you say this? I hate that. Alright, let him do stamps. There we go. Oh, Andis. I appreciate it. Thank you. You might have followed before because it didn't seem to pop up. But thanks. Yes, Noodles just called me beefcake. No, I don't like it. Yes, I'm used to it at this point. Still don't like it.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that. Goodbye.
But yeah, that procedure is so powerful, it gets you down from most... Oh, okay. I mean, that's not quite what I was expecting to read, considering, you know, his thing is an ailment. But, like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fella I followed a long time ago. Gotcha. I still hope you're doing well anyway. And hello. Alright, so we have completed Brick. What do they want us to go ahead and do now? So after that, we turn in the quest. They want us to go ahead and do all of Lenchwood's quest line. They want us to grab the Hyperion contract first, so that we can get a bunch of bandit kills while we're inside of Lynchwood. And then after that, we'll worry about Opportunity, we'll do Home Movies, Hell Hath No Fury, and Statuesque for the statues and stuff. Right, so first step, Overlook, grab the Hyperion contract. Second step, just Lynchwood. And just do the quest line to get to the sheriff. I didn't want that quest, and now it's gonna sit there. Toothbrush, thank you. Solid. Hope you're doing well tonight. Nice. You need a pimp and a Torg, or just a sham. I mean, if you're tired of playing Sal and you just want to, like, blow through it, I guess, so yeah. So you will high roll a sham and a Torg from the snowman chest. Godspeed. Good luck. I would probably recommend just like using the fact that you're playing Salvador to just not deal with that. Personally. Wonderlands has a Shamway which always absorbs 80%. Or it has an 80% absorb. Yep. I know about that, because I watched Joltz's video about that. It also seems to just regen ammo for whatever gun you're holding, and then regen its stockpile, in that order, regardless of what you get hit with. Because he was shooting a shotgun at his feet to absorb bullets from it, and while holding a shotgun, it gave him shotgun ammo. While holding a rocket launcher, it gave him rocket launcher ammo. And then I think he held a pistol and it gave him pistol ammo. So it's kind of like, kind of OP, apparently. And it's also used for high deeps build. So it's half sham, half savior? Sure. It's just basically, if you get hit with a projectile, it has a chance to give you ammo for whatever gun you're holding. And then once your magazine is full, it'll fill stockpile from there. Do they want you to jump from here for this quest? I normally just like grenade or rocket jump. I'll do it the normal way. There we go. It'll be a lot better tomorrow anyways. This might just be me, but whenever I have like a fever and I'm like achy, sore sick, I don't really have trouble just throwing down any old food. Now, if I was like nauseous sick, then yeah, for sure I would need to probably follow the program that you've advised. But I could probably still get away with just eating any old food with just a fever. They better release it on Steam. No, they're going to release it on Steam. It's just, it has to be like 6 months before they will. Because they have a deal with Epic Games launcher. so it will get released. It'll just take a while.
You can get a bomb cart from that depository. Shut the door at the end of the track before the bomb reaches you.
I forgot that rats count as bandits for quests.
Good going. Now grab the bomb. Damn, you strong. Take it to the abandoned train tracks. You're gonna put it on a collision.
Have I ever been called a hunk? No. I have been called a stud by a 35-plus-year-old looking man before, and that made me uncomfortable. Do you want to? I don't think I do, no.
Assassins never die.
Yeah, no, it was weird. It was a very weird experience. It's just like, do you say thanks to that? What do you say to that?
During the fall of New Haven, he never sold out his friends, but his puppy
Do you, like,
was this little brown thing.
I don't, it's just weird. What do you do whenever an older guy just says that you're a stud
Barely hear the
at the gym because you did something that was, like, honestly easily expected of somebody who goes to the gym? Like, you just, thanks, I guess. Oh, I'm so in trouble here. Get up and invis. Let Mad Dog be Mad Dog. Get killed. There we go.
explosives, huh?
Alright, Deadly Bloom is no longer the move. We need a replacement.
Weakness is now known to
That lab rat's gonna ruin it. There. That's so much damage.
That's pretty irritating. The iridium mines, half the reason this town exists. Well, credit where credit's due. Really no
You would settle with the approach so that your damaged stomach didn't have to work as much to split the food into the enzyme, salts, etc. Gotcha.
Somebody named Shep Sanders. Brick gouged his eyes out with his thumbs and cracked.
Okay. So one of the quests is down. Now we just need to do the bomb quest, and then we are ready to rob the bank. I just got a bandit kill somehow from existing. I bet a skag got that or something. God, that's so cursed. Thank you, Noodles, for shouting me out in my own stream. Very cool. I appreciate it. Streamer Man has entered into blatantly ignore feverish mod comments. Yeah, no, that's... I mean, to be fair, you are sick. So, like, you're probably just not thinking straight. And that's okay. No Squiggy. I don't have it set up so that everybody can shout out people, because, you know, that's dangerous to do. Lord knows if somebody would, like, spam it out, or, like, use it in a time where it's, like, unwarranted, or, like, a terrible choice. Nope, too easy, we're not going there. Okay. I don't know what you were gonna say, but I'm glad you aren't. Whatever it is. Nice. Oh my god. This doesn't feel very private. Oh well. I've legitimately never walked into that room.
Always run. The sheriff won't follow you out of Lynchwood
Oh, Kangas, have you even gotten to see any of the emotes that I've put out recently? Oh, they're so good. Like the cursed ones? Specifically the cursed ones. Those are the ones that I'm like weirdly proud of for some reason. Just putting the uncanny face on a milk emote. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. The foot? It's not a foot. It's a vehicle drifting. When it splashes around on screen, you know. Nah, man, you ain't subbed? Right. But they're there, and I like them. Ooh, they look cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Right, cool. We're just gonna try to do the thing here, where you just open them all first. There. Satisfying. You, sir, are a drifting vehicle. I'm okay with this metaphor. It makes absolutely no sense. Which is part of the reason why I'm okay with it. But this, yeah, this checks out. I reckon if I streamed, I would have a great selection of possibilities. Oh yeah? For sure. It wouldn't be cursed, whatever it was.
Nice robbery. I think you deserve my best. Boys, get out.
Just stream. That's true. So like, okay, if you have ever considered streaming, try it. Don't expect to, like, you know, make a living off of it or anything crazy like that. But like, it's a fun hobby to do. If the end of your day after work just looks like coming home and like playing games or watching YouTube and you're not satisfied with that, like I wasn't, try it. Why not? It's there. Worst case scenario, you just don't do it. Easy. Yeah, like a kangaroo eating some stuff and they don't like it. Okay. Seems weirdly specific, but I respect this.
Rick always did have a flair for the dramatic. Made a real scene of it when he escaped my jail. Flew it sky high, swore revenge for what Jack and I did to him. Said we turned him into a bandit the moment we killed his dog. Dealing with you, I think, is gonna be much simpler.
Also, these guys are worth a lot of XP,
Or you do. Nice and clean.
which is kind of why I'm sticking around and bullying them.
A ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
Alright, cool. So we can go ahead and turn those in. I too boring. I come home and watch Chris Evans and Sebastian Stan love stories. Oh my god. Nah. There's no such thing as being too boring of a person.
Rob my bank.
Because everyone has different things they're interested in. Not everybody is going to be interested in the same stuff. It's not fair to call someone else's lifestyle disinteresting or uninteresting because you simply don't enjoy it like they do.
High noon. Come alone.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think, doctors.
I'm gonna grab that. Instant explosion transfusion and its longbow. The XP is not the driving force, it's simply killing for the sake of killing. That makes Brady happy.
Farewell, foolish
Yes.
man. Know that you have been deceived as your soul.
Brady's all about clearing the game out. Making that good progress. Hey, I'm not boring to be honest, I'm just really lazy. I have a very interesting backstory. No, that's true. Some of that stuff is cursed. You're right. physically can't see her because she is too small. Can you? Nope. I'll take it.
Wait, did you actually just kill my girlfriend? That's kind of pissing me off. Huh.
Oh my god, this has a melee attachment on it. I could use this. I use soap when I shower. I hope so. I hope you use soap when you shower. If not, I'm gonna have a couple questions. Like, why not? That's the main one, really. Just why not? Alright, Sheriff's Badge? Sheriff's Badge, alright. This might be worth using at some point. Not right now, of course. But, like, maybe for, like, Terra or something in the future. We still have our afterburner. Feels weird. Bowl of blackberries devoured. Nice. The 56%? Yo, is that an important stat? Let's have a look. Oh man, 56% fire rate. OP. RNG is just wild out here. Kappa. And let's see what our roll for the deputies. 7.6 and 36. Ew. A little bit rough, but we'll take it. It's the highest fire rate possible, so kinda. I'll take it. Alright, so, Hyperion contract. And then we'll go finish Poetic License. And I guess grab the opportunity quest and do opportunity quests. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get out from the train track. Just a little bit more kills. Honestly, if this doesn't work, we could have gone to Bloodshot instead. Just because everything there would pretty much just be a one-shot kill. And that would just save us a whole bunch of time on this. Also, no, I'm not using the Morning Star. I just don't like the gun. Not to mention the bug is so ridiculous. Oh, you're just right here? I wonder why they didn't recommend doing the Love Thumper class. Maybe just because it's rough for multiplayer, and I assume they probably played through as multiplayer teams. Just to, like, speed up the process a little bit. If you were a better shot, you wouldn't need to reload. Oh my god. Nah, we love that gun. It's so good. It's so fun. It's great.
Enjoy the Hyperion XKCD experimental weapon. Custom designed
Nah.
for
Ooh.
a murderer like yourself.
Nah, it's not an elemental, but it's cool though. Alright, cool, so we got that. Next up, Poetic License, and then we need to grab a couple more quests. Hell Hath No Fury, Home Movies, and then we'll push the opportunity, grab a statuesque while we're there.
A grenade.
Yes, I'm using grenade jumps to go a little bit faster. Really in the mood for some chicken nuggets? Yeah, they don't sound bad. I don't know if you're one of those, like, crazy people, but apparently McDonald's has Szechuan sauce again. So if you're into that, you can do that. I think the catch is that you have to, like, order the Szechuan sauce through their app, or just, I think you can order it through DoorDash too as well, if you have DoorDash near you. So those are things now. You hate Twitter, but like fun. What happened?
So, what you think?
What sauce is that? It's Szechuan sauce. It's Rick and Morty featured it, and then McDonald's released it because of that, and then everyone literally like did crazy stuff. So they discontinued it. Like they discontinued it again, and then they decided to bring it back a second time, and then people went crazy again, and so they brought it back a third time. It's basically just like a tangy soy sauce, is how I would describe it. Yeah, it's just like a tangy soy sauce. Alright, so home movies. First Stone new expansion has some cards, namely 2, Puffer Fist and Chum Bucket. Nice. Oh, hey.
How you doing, fellow Vault Hunter? Oh, found something you might want. If you see me in town later, hit me up. I might have
Nice. I guess this is what happens whenever you walk around a lot. Hi fam, I have to tap out. My headache is killing me. I'm going to take a 200 milligram painkiller and read a book or something. That's fair. Go enjoy that. Do that.
You want my camera, huh? You can borrow it.
Did a weight check and you're under 6 stones. My god.
Hey,
Take that camera to
I weigh almost exactly 200 pounds now, which is like, what, 95 kg, 96 kg, somewhere in there, right? Something like that. Yeah. I don't actually know my weight in stone, because we use normal measurements here that are like understandable and make more sense, I guess.
Find better merchandise anywhere else, I bet you.
Look at me holding on to items that I won't ever use. Yeah, you're under 40 kg? Dang. That is, like, actually really, really light for an adult. That's, like, almost concerningly light for an adult. Huh. Okay. Harry is, like, 260 pounds now or something. Oh my god.
To breach the final door.
Dang.
Cameras on? Good. I need you to snag an orbital drop beacon and some surveyor.
Every good war. The statues are bulletproof. You
Oh, okay. I was kind of wondering if I was just a bad shot. Nah, it just takes a couple shots.
activated constructor. Then you
Alright, so let's start off with this one. Yeah, kings, yeah. You went through a stage of 1 meal every 2 days not long ago. I might recommend bumping that up if you can, of course. You know that, though. Thank you, director. How was your stream? What'd you guys do? Hello, hello. Moogle, thank you. I appreciate it. Hello. Welcome to another BradyGames stream. The stream where I follow a guide from 2013 and regret my life choices a lot, really. That's the real answer. It's kind of fun, not gonna lie. But also, like, rip. Was a puppy stream. Ooh, nice. So just a little bit of IRL showing off the dog. I like it. Wish I could have stopped by, but you know, I'm here doing this, so I'm sure it's understandable. You were in to go get food and lurk. Okay. Enjoy your food, enjoy your lurk. Thank you for the raid once again. Alright, so I'm dead. That is not a longbow. Oh my god. That actually deals surprisingly good DPS. Brady before. Oh my god. No, Moogle. No, we can't be doing this. But yeah, no. This run is alright. It feels kind of weird at times because I feel like I should be further in the game by now. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to like sidetrack and mess around for a little bit. Because I never do that. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Thank you. Oh, he's chunky. Okay, cool. We're kind of doing 2 quests at the same time. Oh, you guys are gonna have those puppies soon? Ooh, nice, Coxie. Do I fight the constructor? Yeah. If it lands in time. Alright, jump down here. Probably weekend or next early. Okay. After we eat, we have to go by Kristen's sister's house to grab something. Should be quick. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm probably close to done here, too. So this works out. Right, cool. So Hell Hath No Fury is done. We can go back to doing home movies. And then save quit to get to the front of the area, and then do statuesque. Food. Yes, food. Your hunger? Eat food. Have some food. Even if it's just like bread. Still food. It's better than no food anyway. You're gonna be here till Monday, so you were trying to catch the puppies. Gotcha. There isn't any? There's no food. There's not like pasta or like sauce or like... Oh, okay. And I'm gonna assume you're probably just kind of hiding out there, not really doing a whole awful lot, probably, yeah. Which, like, totally fair.
Now, to broadcast.
I disappear.
Okay, cool.
Your work.
You also can't drive, and it's 12:20. That's, yeah, that's a good point. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Alright, do I save? Yeah, I save quit. It's totally worth save quitting here. Statch-esque isn't really... Yeah, it's too far. You're literally the most incompetent 22-year-old on the planet? That's not true. There's probably worse. Nah, there's worse. Let's be real. There's gotta be. No one is, like, perfectly the worst at a certain thing.
The statues are bulletproof. You win this round, inanimate object. Minion.
Yeah, you can walk and talk. There you go. You got that going for you. You exist. It's a start.
The true world revealed. Weaknesses now known to me.
Cool. He's waking. All right. The constructor's work.
Alright, now we need to protect this thing. Fortunately, I don't think these guys really aggro it naturally. Okay, maybe they do. Ever watched 1,000-Pound Sisters? No. And I don't ever plan on it. I do think it's kind of funny, though. A big motivation for my girlfriend, who, by the way, is a really good weight already. A big motivation for why she's working out is because she has seen, like, one too many Nikado avocado memes. And she just sees how, like, gross humans can be. And she's just trying to, like, be the opposite of that at this point. And I think that's cool, personally.
Leaves falling from trees. Snow drifting onto the ground. Life leaving your corpse.
Kibler's doggo is sick, probably will sadly die soon. Oh,
The true world revealed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Weaknesses now known to me. Time to go to work.
Nice.
Does that feel good?
You know what? That's fair enough. Yeah. It just... Watching somebody like that doing what they do, she just was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'd rather not be like this. You're too opposite. You can't really get fat, though, like, no matter what you do. I guess not. He's a cool, chunky Pomeranian? Oh. That's sad. That man did not deserve that level of murder, but he got it.
Eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I'm meant for you.
Hey, you know what book I'm reading now? It's called 101 Ways to Forcibly Make It. Their own handles. I'll let you borrow it sometime.
I disappear.
I need to do that later. I'm risking getting really close to it just not working.
And I disappear. Ghost of combat. Preparing to strike.
I'm frustrated. There we go. Alright, let's swap out shotguns for a little bit.
I can actually see why you'd want to tear that particular statue down. Clearly you're illiterate, and the image of me enjoying a good book just makes your head hurt something awful.
Us when Noodles. Or Noodles when Tricky, actually, come to think of it. Just making fun of people for being illiterate. Screw it. Alright, it worked out fine.
What's wrong with that statue? I'm holding the ball key and a baby. You know what babies are, right? Those little soft pink things your kind eats out. Bandits! Ring a bell?
Maybe I should have pre-cleared the area.
Eyes deceive you, an illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
There we go. I can't do anything about the constructor being damaged. I'm not Maya. On another happier note, Pokey got a new kitten. Needs names for him. Letting me list some of the names: Momo, Cheddar, Sunny Cookie, and Barth. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Bartholomew the Savage. Which also, like, why? But I respect it. Oh, that didn't kill you, and now I'm gonna die from it, huh? That's fair. At least he's not focusing on the constructor. There. The name Cheddar. Cheddar could be funny.
The true world revealed. Witnesses now judgment. Time to go to work. You should now be scared. I don't die so easily. And now,
What is this even accomplishing? Are you trying to piss me off? Was that your goal? Well, mission accomplished, Jagoff. You know when I'm curb stomping your dumb little ass to death, you can take solace in the fact that one time,
There we go.
8 seconds, you mild.
Of course I'm not gonna keep the Overseer over 50% health. I'm playing solo and I'm playing a trash zero build with weird guns. What do you mean, video game? There we go. Imagine naming a dog Go Away and calling for them to say, come here, go away. Yeah, that could be funny. Right. Right, any second now. There we go. Alright, cool. You might respectfully snatch the name Cheddar. For a cat?
3, 2, 1, dance time!
That's some dance miracles. Error.
Oh, he, just exploded, didn't he? I guess that's kinda like dancing.
You
I like
are
it.
such a jackass.
Success! Opportunity will be temporarily free as
For an orange cat, sure, do it. Yeah, sure, why not? Too many cats with serious names. You gotta name one Cheddar. You're usually good with animal food? What? I don't know if I want to ask, but I need some clarification on what you mean by that. What do you mean you're good with animal food?
New missions. 2 words, my friend. No refunds.
Melee damage relic, I will hold on to that. Could be useful for the Terra fight.
Robots that can't dance? Ew.
Right, there we go. And we have one more turn in to do, and then we can just go kill Jack Clone. And then just do that. You ate these peaches and then you fed one to this Tolfa, and they didn't like it. And so from there on out, you're an animal on you're an expert on animal diets. Gotcha.
Nothing like a little vengeance to round out the day.
It's always fire. I guess. It's probably not, but it is now. No matter how many times I roll it, it's just gonna spit out fire ones. Wait, is that? So you physically have fed a kangaroo a peach before? Like, not as a meme? Like, that's an actual thing. Alright, so let's talk about the route. For the route to get this done, they recommend going this way. Because it lets you just kind of like slink around here. It's the minimal amount of mobs. Besides these guys. But you can't really do much about them spawning. Right, so that's gonna spawn. I love that you can do that. It feels so OP. Right, cool. And now it says we should approach from this side, clear everything out, and then just front on the doppelganger. Alright, we're fine. And there we go. Doppelganger still isn't aggroed, so that's kind of what they were talking about there. Yeah, you can really just like pick on most of the mobs here without actually aggroing Handsome Jack's doppelganger. Alright. I think we'll close the gap now.
That's one of the body doubles Jack uses to confuse a sound. Grab the pocket watch.
There we go. This feels kind of OP. What level is the main quest? 23. That explains so much. I was wondering why the game almost felt like way more casual than it normally does.
Two more kiosks.
I vanish.
Alright, grab that and run away. One of them made aggro noise but didn't aggro. I'm here for it.
I disappear.
Did you know littering and
Go.
opportunity is punishable by death?
This is fine. We'll just keep running.
So ought to know complaining
BL2 casual? Yeah, it is.
considered verbal littering.
I mean, I play this game a lot, so for me to call it casual is probably kind of weird. But it's casual. Game is casual, for sure.
Did you know what your mommies and daddies gave up so your family could live in
That's fine. I didn't want that kill.
Literally nothing. Your family is paid to be here. I'm the one who feeds and protects everyone. Remember, we should
Attach the pot.
There we go.
I see the fire.
Man, the fact that it's already been 2 hours,
Voice modulator.
kind of ridiculous. Hello, excuse me.
Great. Now,
There we go. And now we turn it in. And then it looks like tomorrow we are going to be focusing on Bunker. I don't think it actually... Yeah. No, after turning this in, it just tells you to go push Bunker. It doesn't want you to do any side questing or anything weird like that. They just want you to go have the Bunker experience. And this is the general kit that you might have before you get there. And like, yeah, this ain't bad, I guess. Random drops, Law, the Roaster, like the Trespasser, Heartbreaker, Ruby, Hail, Sheriff's Badge, Afterburner, Deputy's Badge, you'd have the XP Relic. No Boar though. Yeah, they don't want you to spec Boar. This is purely a melee build, as of right now. But yeah, this ain't bad. This kit's pretty reasonable overall, I would say. It could be a little bit nicer. I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna regret using it, but I need a sniper rifle. I could use the Trespasser. It's a little bit worse in every stat, but it has the crit modifier on it and it ignores shields. Yeah, that might be worth it.
This isn't a discussion. You're not going without me.
This is it.
Alright, cool. Level 26. They want us to leave Resurgence at level 4 and go into Like the Wind until level 5. And then after that, we don't get Many Must Fall, because that would be too nice. We go Counter-Strike, and then Ambush, and then Rising Shot, and then Deathmark, and then 4 points into Unforeseen. That's the end game build. That's the level 50 going to fight Terra build. I'm sure they wouldn't mind if you min-maxed a little bit harder on it. But yeah, that's it, unfortunately, for tonight. Not too bad. Pretty nice overall. Feels weird to call it short here, but I need to.